Hey guys, welcome to Metal Guns and Outdoors. Today, we need to make us some new target stands. The ones we're using, remember they were them square old sign holders? Well, a buddy of mine come by the other day and seen them, and turns out they're collectibles. So they made me an offer on them I can't refuse. Good money to put back into the channel, so I'm not going to pass that up. So, we need to go ahead and make us another stand for them targets. I'm going to make one big one, and it'll hold the 4 circles that we had, and the turkey. Then I've got one over here, picked up today for $5. And we're going to put our silhouette guy on this one. That'll be a really easy one to get set up. What I've got to work with is some angle iron for bed frames. I think this will make a real good base. Let's take one of these, cut it in half for ups, and one across the top, and get it all welded up. The only thing I don't like about this angle iron is it is a pain to cut. But luckily, I only have to cut this one piece. Let's go ahead and get us a center mark on it. That will donate how tall our target's going to be. Okay, there we go. Should be 37.5. Measure the other way. You know what they say. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. Is exactly 37.5 there. Alright, that's what it is. And like I say, this stuff is a pain to cut. You really don't want to try and cut this with your Sawzall. All you're going to do is eat up a bunch of blades. The easiest way I found to do it is just take the grinder and get busy with it. Let me grab me a C-clamp. We'll get this clamp down and we'll get it cut. Alright, maybe that'll hold her still. Grab a little grinder here and see what we can do. Get a grind sparks and snap right off for you. That was trying to run away. Alright, this one will be our top. Get over out of the way. This is going to be our base. And what we'll do is set this up about like this right here. I think it'll work out fantastic. We need to grind our point of contact here where we're going to weld. Get them all cleaned up really well. That's that one. go to the other side. Around really well. Just sit them how they want to sit them. Of course, we'll just use a C-clamp to hold them in place to get them welded good. Alright guys, we've got our uprights welded, and they're welded up really well. The thing about this bed angle iron, whatever you want to call it, it's really springy. What I did, I grabbed me two pieces that are the same, and I'm just going to weld them in here like this. Give us a couple of supports. This right here is the front of it. If not, when we shoot this thing, it's going to keep moving and keep moving. So we'll just take this right here, set it up there like we like it. Mark there. Do the same on this side. Make sure we grind everything that's in the grind. The trick to getting you some good paint on stuff is make sure it's clean. Grind off all the old paint, whatever's in your way, get rid of it. Alright, just like we did on the other, just grab the old grinder and go at it. Alright, well let me get them welded into place. Sorry I'm not filming the welding, guys. We tried some different helmets, this, that, and other thing that just don't have it figured out. I think there's some kind of lens I need to buy, but we'll check on that in the future. Got them welded in there real good, and that steadied it up. Now let's drop our lift down, put our top piece on. Now let's pick her up and spin her around. Grab our marker, get this thing centered in the pin. And if you notice, I'm keeping all the angle iron closed part towards me. You really don't want to set it like that. That's where a bullet can get in there and ricochet. I know it's a 1 in 1,000 chance or whatever, but believe it, it would happen to me. So I want 100%. Make sure that I get everything just as safe as I can on this. Now let's do us a little bit of measuring here. Probably easier just to measure from here to there. Just get them the same on each side. Well, let me bring that out to 8.5. We'll put it sit there. Good thing. Alright, hang it over 8.5. About a foot on this side. Right there. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it close. 10 1/4. That's good enough. So we're not doing the Mona Lisa or something like that. Just target as long as we get it welded well. And we definitely don't want it to break while we're shooting, that's for sure. I'm going to run a bead weld across here. And we'll go inside, the up and down part. We'll run a bead weld on that. And that's plenty strong enough to hold it. And that's another one of them little I caution you things. When you weld enough to hold it well, but don't over weld. You weld it to death, you've just applied too much heat to your metal, you made it brittle, and that's where you get your cracks from. So plan out your welds and do just enough to hold it without going overboard. I don't think I can do that up pretty good. Flip the right way. All right, looks good, guys. I think this will do fine. It welded up just fine. Let me get it welded, and then we'll talk about it, guys. We got it welded. Got a little paint here. Hit all of our spots where we welded it. Keep her from rusting. Like anything else, we want it to last, especially being out on the range. You know, it's going to get all the weather and rust and whatnot. A little paint goes a long way or something like that. I know it don't match perfect, but like I said earlier, we're not creating a masterpiece or anything like that. We're just making a target for outside, so I believe for that, going to work great. Yeah, I lifted up the rack a little bit, it's a lot easier. Alright, I got all the targets out back. I figured while I had them off, I could lay them flat. And since I'm using the brush paint now, it takes a lot more coats. And that way I can go out there and get that done. Well, this is the next day. We got our targets all painted up. I just let them sit out there overnight so they dry well. Let's go ahead and get them on here and see what we think. Like I said, I think this one here will be really good for this guy. See how much trouble the bolts are going to be to get through today. Yeah, they're going to be a pain as usual. There we go, guys. Get them all on there. Chain's tightened up on there really well, so we won't have no sliding of the targets. I think these work out fine. This one I worry about a little bit, but you know where we got these sitting is sort of downhill, so I'm hoping this won't take a big hit and flop over. May have to put as a concrete block or something down there on the front to help hold it, but I think it'll work out just fine. Same with this, this should work out without any kind of issues. We've got a good base on there, and we also have enough room to hang another target here. We got these holes right here, we can put another target. So we actually could get 4 more on this same stand, which is pretty cool. Well, everyone, Hope you liked that little video. I enjoyed making up some new target stands. Like I say, I hate to give up them other ones. They were working out really well, but hey, it is what it is, and we need the dollars, that's for sure. Well, everyone, if you would, please leave me some comments, any questions or suggestions. I always appreciate it. If you're able, hit us up on Patreon. And as always, hit that like and subscribe. Thank y'all, and I hope you have a fantastic day.